This week's Life in the Bus Lane is all about how men have a tendency to fall in love. And before you get too carried away, I want to expand the frame of reference beyond mere lust. We're not talking about Mrs. Jones next door, or her daughter, or her son. We're talking about men's tendency to desire and need novelty. It's often kind of transmuted into falling in love with people, shall we say. But at the same time, we do have a tendency to become fixated and compelled to explore new ideas, new hobbies, new pastimes, whether it be golf, hunting and fishing, the guitar, you name it. We tend to be quite obsessive when we do get wrapped up in a new venture. Why do you think that is? For what it's worth, my theory is that it is evolutionary. I think that we are actually hardwired to seek novelty. If you think about it, it has two advantages. One of them is that it makes us notice the new, which means that we are more likely to survive perhaps being pounced on by a saber-toothed tiger. Don't ask me why it's always a saber-toothed tiger, but yeah, we'll go with that. The other thing is that it ensures that we're always looking for more people to procreate with. I'm not endorsing that, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that I think it is part of our condition to want to do that. Of course, on the downside, it also means that we might have a tendency to wander off where we shouldn't, which might lead to being eaten by a saber-toothed tiger, or we might find ourselves in situations whereby we end up on the receiving end of, a blunt instrument. But evolutionarily, it all works out in the end, doesn't it? Those people who are curious and fixated may pass on their genes to the next generation who engage in similar activities. Whereas those ones who are too stupid to avoid getting into trouble don't. Anyway, what do you think? Do you think that men have a tendency to fixate on the new and have a desire for novelty because we have evolved that way? Or do you think that men fixate on novelty and desire the new because we are essentially shallow creatures? I don't think we're shallow. I think we're cool. But anyway, let me know what you